Well, time to take on blue. I decided to give up the pink bow for the leftovers. I figure, if there's any Pokemon on this team that really survive a few hits, the leftovers will be useful. A bit more than Return would be. Though I'll admit, I have my doubts any of them will survive, though maybe the pink bow will give them a bit more. Loss of the pink bow will give them a bit more of an opportunity to, barely survive on the edge of death. But 20 levels is a lot. Well, we'll go for a return. And yeah, even the Pidgeot was no match for us. Another level up. Sweet. And that... Okay, I guess Rhydon will survive, but no one cares about Crydon. Because it's always crying. Oh, going for Sandstorm, okay. That'll be mildly annoying. Come on, return. Gonna be a 3-hit kill. Into a Rock Slide. Jeez. Well, I guess if he heals, it'd be in a dangerous situation, maybe. Because Rhydon could always set up again. Man, I wasn't expecting that much out of the Crydon, but it's fine. Like, Alakazam's really not gonna stand up to us. It doesn't have the bulk it had in Gen 1, so it's doomed. And what's the next follow-up gonna be? Well, maybe if it had Intimidate, I'd actually be intimidated. Gosh darn, is that Sandstorm being annoying. I mean, I wish I had access to Sunny Day right now, aren't I? Well, hopefully the weather finally subsides so I actually can start recovering HP. And I suppose Arcanine would add to the intimidation factor, right? Just because it would drop the power of our physical attacks to basically nothing. We didn't get the kill. But it didn't burn us, so we're alright. I suppose we could try going for an extreme speed. Man, who would have guessed the Crydon would have been the most annoying contributor to our battle here. It's almost always usually like a non-entity in these battles. Because its lack of special defense means basically everything just tears through it. Like it's made of tissue paper. Like wet tissue paper. Well, I guess it was within the kill range. It just had to be a very high roll. Okay. This battle's over. Like, this wing attack's definitely gonna knock out Executor in one mighty blow. And that'll take care of Blue. How? Pretty easily. Yes, I received an Earth Badge. I'm gonna go see Professor Oak. After all, you gotta get told about the glories of Mount Silver. Yeah, I know, healing would probably be a good idea, but I can wait. After all, I gotta go visit this dude's lab first. Of course, he's also gonna rate my Pokedex again, gosh darn it. I really don't want to hear that assessment, because you know it's gonna be bad. Yep. Poorly. Don't look at it. I almost feel like I should just catch a couple more Pokemon on these runs just to avoid getting that one. Because I always hate hearing the music being told like I'm stupid to look for Pokemon in grass. Ugh. Well, I think we should, just end this run, you know, in front of, Red. Because we're gonna be using some luck-based strategies against him, I'm pretty sure. Unless I want to spend time literally grinding on enough levels on the Elite Four to just outright beat him, but... I don't know, I feel like I want to do something a bit more luck-based. I don't feel like being like Scott's Thoughts, you know, where it's like double teams for the last minute, you know, save or whatever. It's kind of everything else doesn't work. I'm like, yeah, it could be a go-to option. If it's funny. No, then let's get a Max Repel off. And get around that. Of course, not on my luck, we may not have any chance against the rival. Not rival, Red, but we'll see. In the next episode, right? But for now, I just want to get there. Okay, Bellsprout should have access to Flash. I wish it would prompt you when you enter a dark cave, but it is what it is. I think the repel will wear off before we get to him, but we'll see. I have more if it does. Yeah, it's fine. We're almost there anyway. Speak of the devil. Well, we can always just run away. After all, who's gonna really stop us with this level gap? Well, that'll do it for this episode. Till next time, then. See ya.